boom, 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 boom,
I
boom, boom, boom,
want
boom, boom,
to
boom, 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 boom,
play
boom, 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 boom,
video
boom, 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 boom,
games.
boom, boom, boom,
Won't
boom,
you
boom, 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 boom,
watch?
boom, 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 boom,
I
boom, boom, boom,
want
boom, boom,
to
boom, 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 boom,
play
boom, 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 boom,
video
boom, 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 boom,
games.
boom, boom, boom,
Let's
boom,
play
boom,
with
boom,
TT.
boom, 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 boom.
Hello, and welcome to Let's Play with TT. Today we'll be playing Kirby's Dreamland. This was a game originally for the Game Boy. And this is Kirby's first game. He wasn't pink yet, he was just white on the cover. And he didn't have the copy ability. As you can see, you can suck them and then you can swallow them, but it's best to use them as projectiles. Right there, see how you blow them up? You can get to these ends, and there's a lot of alternate doorways and whatnot. Those are little potions that'll, I think, restore 2 bars of your health. And Kirby can float. So it pretty much has a lot of classic Kirby stuff in it. The poor little bird, I'm just killing it. You can jump on these warp stars, they'll progress you to the next part of the level. So we're going into the woods. Uh-oh, this is the first mid-boss. This is the bomb kid. There's bombs at you, you just have to suck them up and throw them back at him. I should have got out of the way there, but looks like I didn't. There we go. He is dead. So you can get those apples and toss them at enemies. I really like how the mushroom, you can get their little hat there. There's a Waddle Dee. Or maybe it's a Waddle Doo. Is Waddle Dee? I don't know. Too many damn waddles. Not the biggest Kirby mythos person here. So, one thing that is amazing for this game is, well, first the graphics. I mean, this is a gorgeous game. The sprite works amazing, but the music. This has some of the best music of any Game Boy game. I mean, HAL really did a great job. I like these little cows. They're probably one of my favorite enemies. Um, it looks like you could get somewhere there, but there's nothing there. It's just like a false lead. Poor little bird. Kirby, why are you eating the bird? He didn't do nothing to you. Kirby's just like a murderous madman. That's a Maxim tomato. It'll restore all of your health. It pretty much got popular in the Super Smash Bros. Game. So you can go outside. There's nothing really here. So once again, just play. I mean, if there is something, I missed it. And I checked the other side too. Nothing there. You fall a lot more, but I don't see nothing. Let's back up. So now I'm gonna swallow him, use him as a projectile, and now it's safe to go up. And I killed a little bird for no reason. What can I say? I'm a sick bastard. We're gonna face the first boss. I think is like Wispy Woods, if I remember the name correctly. That's the only boss other than D that I know the name of off the top of my head. It's pretty much for getting these apples. You don't want to do that. You don't want to hit another apple with the apple. They cancel each other out. So you gotta get these apples and throw it at the woods. And that's all it is. Pretty easy first boss. I love how it's crying, a little tear on its eye. So the game has a lot of charm. And that's one of the things I really like about Kirby games. They're not always the most difficult. And but this game is it has a pretty hard. It has a mode after you beat it, like a hard mode. It's pretty difficult, especially for a Kirby game. So and I think the fact that you don't have abilities makes it a little harder as well. So let's go in here. There's a microphone, you can grab that. That'll kill all the enemies. I guess Kirby just screeches and makes like the most horrible noise. Let's get in this door. See, this kind of creepy stage. You got bombs, you got ghosts, you got bats. It's kind of creepy. These masks remind me of the masks in Super Mario Bros. 2 for the NES, which was Doki Doki Panic. And they just scared the shit out of me as a kid. The ones in Super Mario Bros. 2, I hated them. I remember in like, I think it was either the first or second world, they chase you, and oh man, hated that part so bad. Never ended up beating Doki Doki Panic 2. So maybe I'll have to get back into that and try to beat it someday, because it seemed like a good enough game. It was frustrating for me as a child. Just a little above my gaming level. That pretty much makes Kirby invincible. I can pretty much run through these enemies. I'm going to be demonstrating that. As you can see, I'm just kicking their ass, taking names. We're going to drop on this warp star here, and we'll be moving on. Here's a mid-boss. It's pretty much showing what the boss is going to be doing. They're going to be pushing these crates, and you got to suck up these crates and throw it back at him. You gotta hit this guy 3 times. The boss is gonna be 2 of these guys. So that was easy enough. Let's move on. This is probably my least favorite level of the game, just because I don't like those damn masks. And there's little like jack-in-the-boxes that come out of those. Look, all these ghosts. So there's a potion there, get 2 health. And that's curry. And I'll be showing that off. See, the curry is so hot. That Kirby can just spit fire out of his mouth. Man, Kirby moves so funny whenever he's eating the curry, he moves so fast. There's nothing here. Just kinda looking for any secrets if I find them. Hopefully I find some later. So there's that damn mask. I'm just gonna suck that up and run away. Pretty much went through like every single doorway you could go. So don't want to mess with that, just an enemy, so let's progress through the level. So this is stage 2, and we're at the boss now. I like to stay on this mid tier right here because it's pretty simple. If you stay here, you hit them and then you jump up and then you get back down, safe to safety. Because this way, if they come from either the left or right side, you can still have an escape. See right there, I was pinned at the bottom and I couldn't escape without getting hit. Yeah, I killed him, so that's why I didn't take any damage. So that was risky, but thankfully the guy only had 1 health. Each of these guys takes 3 hits. Come on, guy. I'm waiting for you. I'm gonna drop down, kill him. That was good. We get up on this warp star. Go to the next level. I love the little dance Kirby does. I don't know why there's suddenly 3 of them. I've never really understood that, but I guess Kirby just splits himself into 3. It'd be nice if he did that like during the game, and it would. Yeah, I thought it's so adorable. I love the little intros to the levels. They're hilarious. So like I said, this game has a great atmosphere. I think the game's gorgeous. I mean, this is one of my favorite levels. I like the pine trees. Coconut's gonna fall. Almost hit me there. So we gotta fly here. Yeah, when you're flying, you can exhale air. And that can hurt enemies. So there's cannons on the bottom when they fire out. Oops. There's a little octopus guy, just ate. I like how the octopus just fly. It's realistic. Let me use my microphone. Kill those guys. Uh-oh. A lot of coconuts. And, let's see. Nothing up here. Time to move on. I hate those guys. Oh, you'll see later on how they can disappear and just do some damage to you. So, I've got some health. Let's go further on. Whoops. That's close. Oh! How'd that coconut come from? Right there. They disappear, and then they hit you. It's bullshit. There's a little hidden door there you can go to. I think we get a 1-up. Yeah. So this will come in handy later. I mean, it's not like a very difficult game, at least on the regular difficulty. But, you know, you can die pretty easily. Yeah, just an accumulation of mistakes. The game's never cheap. When you get hit, you've made a mistake, and I like that in the game. So, I mean, it keeps you accountable. And let's keep progressing. I love the little... I have like a little visor on them. The fish. That is so funny. So I have the curry, so I can spit fire. And those are the only power-ups in the game. You get invincibility, the fire, the microphone. That's about it. Whoops, accidentally went out. Didn't mean to do that. I'll get a 1-up and restore some of my energy because I need some. I mean, the game's not extraordinarily long. I mean, I think it takes about 30 minutes to beat. And, like, it's a hell of a lot of fun, and it's on the 3DS eShop right now, and I recommend you buy it. Because it's just a game you can come back to over and over. If you got, like, let's say you're, like, on your work break, and you got 15 minutes to kill. Pull out your 3DS and play half of the game, and finish it, you know, next break. And it's really just a great pick up and get title. So I mean, I definitely recommend buying it. I think it's only like $3.99, or even if it's $4.99, it's worth buying. It's a fantastic game. Now this is one of my favorite boss battles, just because I've always liked like classic shooters, like in the arcade, and this is pretty much like that. It's a horizontal shooter, not a vertical one, and they kind of used the same thing for the ending of Kirby's Adventure for the NES, where one of the final boss fights is a shooter like that, but you're using a magic wand. So that's pretty fun. So here we are at stage 4. We got these bubbly clouds. Look at that! Look at all those Kirbys. There's like 50,000 Kirbys. Who would have thought? So there's gonna suck him in. It's pretty much you just gotta do some safe platforming. Just gotta, can't get too cocky. You just gotta pay attention pretty much. I hate these guys. I really do. They chase you. So you gotta suck in air, hit them, then they explode. So you gotta stay out of the blast radius. There you go. Oops. So I was too close when I hit them. These guys just suck. Let's see if I can get through here. Uh-oh. So you can't, when you have somebody in your mouth... Oh, that sounds wrong. When you have an enemy sucked in, you can't really jump anymore, so I kind of just fell to my death there. So let's not repeat that same mistake twice. So let's get back to where we were. Gonna get rid of him so I can avoid these cannon blasts. I ended up getting hit like twice by other enemies, so it really didn't help much. Once again, you gotta get away from those guys once they start chasing. Oh man, again. Can't believe that. There we go. So I'm staying outside the blast radius. Let's see if I can get him there. Yep. Oh. I gotta time that better. There we go. I'm just gonna hit him with an air blast. There we go. So that's how you're supposed to get through that part. Just hit him. It's pretty much a simple platformer, but oh, look at that. That's hilarious. A cannon and with a parasol. That's just... See, the game has charm. That's one thing not every game has. Oh man, I tried to suck in his sword and it just cut me in the face. Probably not the greatest idea to suck in a sword. So that's the first time I've died so far. It's not too bad. So you gotta avoid their beams. And in the later games, when you can get abilities, you can, you know, suck him in and get his ability. I think there's sword guys that give you cutter, which is another ability, right? And future games. And those guys don't give you nothing, they're just dicks. They look so happy until you come down. Whoa. Kirby's so big when he sucks in stuff. There you go, let's continue on. So I don't even know what these guys are supposed to be. They're just like demon spawn. Whatever they are, they're no friend of mine. Let's get up here. I gotta say, this is definitely one of my favorite Game Boy games. I mean, like a lot of people complain that it's short, but I mean, it's a Game Boy game, and I just found a secret area. So that's pretty freaking awesome. So, I'm gonna get a potion there, a maxim there, which I already had a full health, so it didn't really help me. So there's a nice little bonus area, you can get a lot of health and take you straight to the boss. At least I think that's a bonus. This isn't the boss, this is a mid-boss. I think that's a bonus area, maybe that's where you're supposed to go. But it seemed kind of, you know, it just came out of nowhere, so I think it might have been a hidden thing. Not 100%. I'm not doing very good so far. Let's see if I can get through this without dying. So I need to deliver 2 more hits on him. So let's see, he's spitting these guys out, and you gotta suck them in. There you go. Avoid that cannon blast. Looks like I'm gonna beat him without dying. Oh no. Oh. He was just right outside my sucking range. The things that Kirby gets me to say on these Let's Plays. I mean, everything's a sexual innuendo with Kirby. Just ain't right. So you gotta dodge out. I'm ready. Just give me that guy, I'll suck him. This is what I'm talking about. It's just not right. I'm not saying I'm sucking a guy, I'm just... Kirby's, you know... He's sucking him and then he's blowing him out. He's not blowing them up. Maybe I shouldn't just talk. Maybe I should just stop talking. Because it's not working. Let me just get to this warp star. There we go. Enough of this crazy wackiness. I think this is what happens when I do commentary at 1:30 AM in the morning. You just get a bunch of sexual jokes from a Kirby game. So, I think that was a curry. Yeah, so I got fire. I'm gonna go get this, the energy, because I was missing some. So it looks like that's out. There's a maximum tomato, but I only needed 1 anyway, so that'll do. Fucking hate those dudes. Go down here, but if you keep going, you'll die. So I barely got. Oops. So I took pretty much 1 damage just exploring, but if you want to find cool stuff, you're gonna have to do, you know, take a fall once in a while. So this is pretty cool. Got that fire, so you can just hit all these blocks. It'd be a pain if you didn't have this curry. It'd take a lot longer. You can actually, look, I jumped up there, you can actually go up here. I didn't know that before until today. So, let's go to the left here and see if there's anything fun. At first I thought this was a glitch. It's actually something they programmed. Look, 1 up. So I'm gonna jump up, I get the 1 up, and then what happens? Let's keep going. Yeah, that was really cool. I never knew about that before. And definitely cool to know that you can go there. You know, I mean, I've played this game many times and I'm still learning new stuff about it. So, I mean, if that doesn't prove there's a lot of replay value in what does. Because there's hidden stuff. I'm sure there's more hidden stuff in the game too that I haven't found. So here's the boss for the level. He's pretty much like the guy before, except for he's a lot bigger. And he has a beam attack. So we gotta suck this dude. Here we go again. It's just gonna be sexual, more sexual innuendos. Anyways, you get the guy, you jump up, you hit the boss, and rinse and repeat. Pretty much. I like to stay at the opposite end of the boss, because then he can't hit you with those beams. I mean, I guess you don't have to be that far away, but I just like it for when he does that swoop attack. If you're in the corner, like so, he doesn't get you, but he did get me with the beam there, so wasn't the best way I did. So I need to hit him 3 more times. Well, that was close. So I'm gonna jump up, shoot him. There we go. So we both have 2 health left. So it's pretty much a battle of who's better right now. I feel like if I'm equal health with a boss, then there's no reason for me to lose. I mean, you know, it's all on my skill. Like, if I come into a boss where he has, like, 8 health and I only have 1, then yeah, you know, if I lose, it's not really my... Well, I mean, it's still my fault, but it's... You know, the odds are stacked against me, but once you get it to even, it's all on you as a gamer. So here we are, Stage 5, Mount D, the final level. Watch Kirby, he's on this warp star going cray. That shit cray. Look, big mountain, or a castle. Watch how he lands here, it's hilarious. Boom! Poor Kirby. Not very graceful. So basically the last stage is a boss rush. You gotta fight all 4 bosses of the first 4 levels again, and then you fight DDD. And you gotta get through a little... It's not a full-blown stage, it's just like 1 short section. And then you go to the boss. So I'm gonna keep on going, and you find these mirrors of Kirby, it's like you, and you gotta touch them. And that'll clear up to the end. I don't understand it. Like, why are these other, like, Kirbys just hanging out there? Oh, well. Who knows? If you do know, get at me in the comments. He's blowing, like, wind at you. Oops. I always seem to do that. So I hit him once, now we're even. Health-wise, so... It's all about skill. There you go, time that right. So if you do it right, you can... I think he has, what, like 6 health, so you can hit him in just 2 of those segments, but it's gonna take me 4 of them. So if you go in that corner, he can't hit you with that wind, so pretty easy. He's crying again, poor guy. And then I'm just doing a little dance, the Kirby dance. Figured I'd do the shooter now. I just love those fish. It's hilarious. So there's a clam. You can't suck him when he's all down, so... sexual... More jokes, huh? It just ain't right. It just ain't right. There's a little crab guy. Oh god, you're sucking stuff and now he's got crabs. It's just... What is going on in this game? And Nintendo marketed this towards kids. Can you believe that? Okay, we're getting closer to the boss, so let's just kill those damn spinny guys. Look kind of like idols. They remind me of like the Easter Island statues, kind of. Except for a lot smaller, of course. So here we are. I haven't noticed how many hits does one thing of damage, but it seems to be like 4 or 5. So you gotta just watch out. You just good reaction time, pretty much. There's not really any tricks, you just gotta avoid the bullets. You know, it's a fun boss, it's short, so that's why I like it. And doing a little more dance, and guess we'll take boss number 3. This is the one where they push the blocks and you gotta, on that, I think it's like a 4 layer platforms that you gotta go up and down on. So let's see if we can get to here. There's Kirby. He's just hanging out on the ledge. Why doesn't he like do the boss fight for you instead of just hanging out? So I'm just gonna wait here. I figured that worked best last time. I'll just stay on this ledge the whole time, wait for them to come to me. I'm not gonna chase after them. So it's just a game of patience, pretty much. You know, if you get antsy, yeah, I'm low on health, so I can't afford to, you know, just go in there wild and lose health left and right. So I'm just gonna play a conservative, smart game plan. Suck it up. Hit him. Accidentally. So when you go down, it's gonna make him suck it in. He's gonna consume it. So that's what happened with the block. When I went back down a platform. There you go, that should kill him. Another guy has 2 hits left, so we'll just do the same thing. We'll wait, we'll hit him, and we jump up, and we get back down, and there you go, you can't hurt me. Boom! So we got one more boss. This was stage 4's boss. I really didn't, I don't like getting into him. This is not fun here. Just going down very slowly. You see guys coming up, and only have 1 life. It's probably best if I just die. Yeah, so I get my full health here. So let's try this again. Let's go to the left this time. Oh, I'm just free falling. So I'm free! Free falling! So, there's your singing. I think, no Let's Play is complete without some singing. Look at him, he's just huge. We're just hanging out. So I get him, and I'm ready for the boss, and I have to beat him again. I mean, why do you guys want more punishment? I already whooped them once. I guess they want revenge, but come on. Come on, son, you can't beat Kirby. They come back in future games, too, so they certainly haven't gotten enough. Oh, that hurt. That was not good. Jump up, boom. So after this, we'll be fighting D. I think that's how you say his name. It's kind of like the anime character except for D's instead of bows. So it's D. It just sounds like you're scatting. It doesn't even sound like a name. Just maybe I can just combine them and do some bow and D's. So there we go. We beat him again. Same strategy, and now we're on to the final boss. I only got 2 health. So I'm probably gonna die just figuring out his pattern since I haven't fought him quite a while. So, oh, there you go. Oh, could have sucked that up, but missed it. So I like that. He does a jump, and when he lands on both of his sides, there's gonna be stars, and pretty much you can suck up the stars and shoot it at him. See right there. Then his other attack's the hammer, where wherever he hits the hammer, there's gonna be a star. So that's how you beat him. You gotta suck up these stars, and I just got hit trying to escape. So he needs 1, 2, 3, 4. He needs 7 hits, and I only have 1 health left, so not looking too good. And I just got hit. So we'll try it again. I think I can get him this time. So we're gonna get out of there, not messing with that. I like how it's like a boxing ring. I thought it was pretty cute little locale. DDD has like the same body type as Mike Tyson. He's kind of short, but he's real stocky. He seems just built. I bet he'll bite your ear too. Probably a cheating penguin. Would you really be surprised if he bit somebody's ears off? I don't think so. So here's he doing the jump again. And I'm making him pay for it. Suck that up, boom. That was 2 damage in like a really short span of time. And I'm just feeling the groove right now. Can't be beat, can't stop, won't stop till I reach the top. Top of Mount D. So he's doing the jump again, suck that up, boom. I love his face when he gets hit. Like the sprite work, as I've been saying, is just phenomenal in this game. enemy reactions, just everything's great. There we go. So now I only need one more hit. And it looks like it's going to be his hammer. It's over. There's the final warp star. And boom! DDD just gets blasted out of the castle. Talk about not an entrance, but talk about an exit. What's happening? What? No way, Kirby's just taking the whole castle. What a badass. Food for everyone. Here's some bananas for you, people of Dreamland. So pretty much the credits is just Kirby flying with the castle, going home. And as you can see, it was a pretty small team. Game Boy games usually don't have a huge team. Neither did NES games, for the most part. So, you know, you had a couple programmers, you had one guy doing sound, you had a designer. You know, it wasn't too many people. Yeah, the sound composer, Jun Ishikawa, man, did a great job. I want to know who Bubby is. Who are you, Bubby? Who are you, Cypher? I mean, Bubby, that's who I want to know. He's mysterious. Mysterious Bubby. Yeah, this is so many players. Kirby's Dreamland presented by HAL Entertainment, or HAL Laboratory, and Nintendo. Thank you for playing, it says, but thank you, HAL, for developing such an amazing game. It was a joy to play. And Kirby's gonna drop the castle. It's being held up by the warp stars. And food's dropping. And he says, bye-bye. Bye, Kirby. Bye. And this is pretty cool. Once you beat the game, you get the hard version, which we might play on a future episode of Let's Play with TT. I'm not exactly sure, but it's definitely possible. So I just want to... Oh, look at DDD's face. I just want to thank everybody for spending the past 30 minutes with me, watching this video, and I really hope you enjoyed it. He just runs away. So, yeah, we'll definitely have more stuff upcoming. So have a great day, and thank you for watching. Peace.
This has been a presentation of Hard Reset, your last resort for gaming analysis.